it's Bree at Ellsworth Arts and Crafts. Today we are doing the mason jar solar lights. This is a super easy, super cute project, so if you're ready, let's craft. So the supplies that I have for this today are the wooden board. I have 2 holes on the top already cut out for the rope to hang, and then I have it pre-drilled in the center for the screw just to make it a little bit easier. I have a drill. You can get away without using one, but it definitely makes it easier. I have the lid with the lights attached. I have the jar, the rope to hang it, some rope to tie around the jar, the hose clamp, a flathead screwdriver, a screw, and then I have a scissor as well. So the first thing that we do for this is we take our hose clamp and we tighten it down to where it's close, but it still slides off the jar. So to do that, all you do is take your flathead screwdriver and just tighten it right here. So again, we want it close, but we still want it to come off the jar. It'll be way easier to attach it to the wood if the jar is not inside. Okay, so mine's pretty close. It fits on, but I can wiggle it out. So now we set our jar aside and we are just attaching our hose clamp onto the board. I'm going to warn you, it does get a little bit tricky to drill through this. If you need help, feel free to bring it in and we will definitely help. So I want to keep this tightener on the side so that when I get the jar in, I can tighten it the rest of the way down. So really, all I want to do is take our screw and try to get it through one of these little slots here. Might need to force it a little bit. Again, we will help if you need it. There we go. So now that that's attached, we put the jar in. I'm going to loosen mine a little bit. The screw in there makes it just a little bit tighter. There we go. Slides right in and then tighten it the rest of the way down so it's secure. So something to keep in mind, if you get this too tight, it will tighten on the top, but then the bottom tries to raise away from the wood. If you can see, it's got a little wiggle room here. Not too bad, but just something to keep in mind. The tighter it is here, the more it will try to secure the top and then raise up the bottom. So just get it in there the best you can, whatever your preference is. It has this lip on the jar, so really it shouldn't slide out of the hose clamp, but you do want to make sure it's secure. So now, completely up to you. I have this little extra on my hose clamp hanging off. Not the biggest fan of it. Before I started the video, I did try to use a clipper to clip off this extra and it is nearly impossible. So we aren't even going to try that. I do have this smaller string though. I think I am going to just wrap it around and tie it so it helps disguise that a little bit. You should be able to wiggle it underneath and behind your wire, and then just personal preference, however you want to loop it around, make it a little bit cuter, kind of hold that piece down. All right, so I wrapped it around, I tied mine in a cute little bow over here where I finished. Your project, you can do it however you would like. So now these handy lights are already attached in the lid. So all we do is flip it on, stick them in, and you can mess with them, put them in there however you would like, but you get the idea. So we put it in, tighten it down. Super cute, right? So now with this rope, you can be creative, do it however you would like. You can tie it so the knots are in the front, you can tie it so they're in the back. Completely up to you. I am going to feed mine through so the knots are in the back. If you have a staple gun, you can also just staple it to the back so it's flat. Again, your project, do it however you would like. So I'm gonna work those through the hole here. And you have to be careful since your jar is on the front now. But all you do is just tie the knots in the back so that it doesn't slip through, or tie them in the front, however. So this big knot here will keep it from pulling through. Do the same thing on the other side, and then we're done. That's it. Super cute. Cover this so you can see the lights. Super cute. You can customize it however you would like. If you want to use different hanger, different ribbon, different anything. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Keep crafting and make sure you show us your pictures so we can see how it turns out. Thanks so much.